Whoa, I got a late start on making this video, so I gotta dive into the good stuff pretty quick here. Just a quick heads up, all action is for Sunday, March 20th. I'll be sharing my best bets in college basketball. By the way, every pick has been submitted on the BettorOff app where you can find a variety of sportsbooks to shop for the best odds. My profile name is SportsDave. You can follow me on there as well. You can also subscribe to this channel and tap the bell to get free picks whenever we share breakdowns on these videos. Before we dive in, help a brother out by tapping that like button. Anyways, let's get the ball rolling. We're going to kick things off with Michigan State versus Duke. Blue Devils open as a 6-point favorite, and it's at 6.5 with most books now. The total started at 144, and it's gone up a half point. This game's going to be decided by who can dictate the pace better. Duke has the superior scoring talent, so they should try to push the tempo a bit. Michigan State should be trying to slow things down to make things kind of an ugly, gritty game that would be more of a low-scoring affair. I like this game as a correlated parlay. I'm taking Michigan State plus 6.5, and I also like this game to stay under. This would pay a little bit more than 2.5 to 1. Izzo in the tournament always just seems like a good bet, especially getting this many points. Next up, we have the 6-seeded Longhorns going up against number 3 seed Purdue. The Boilermakers started as a 3.5-point favorite, but is now down to 3, and the total appears to be holding steady at 134.5. I really like the mismatch that Purdue has in the paint for this game. In fact, I like their whole inside-outside combination. They can beat you both ways, but they should have an advantage in the rebound department. The Longhorns' leading rebounder this season is 6'6" and weighs about 200 pounds. Purdue has some giants in the paint. One is 6'10", 255 pounds, the other is 7'4" and almost 300. Advantage Boilermakers. Texas was one of the best defenses in the nation this year, but I just think that they're outmatched. I'm taking the Boilermakers, and I actually found them at 2.5 with PointsBet. I also like their team total to go over 68.5 as well, but I'm feeling a bit more confident about the cover at 2.5. Our last game of the evening is the TCU Horned Frogs taking on the 1-seeded Arizona Wildcats. Arizona opened as a 9.5-point favorite, but is up to 10 some places. Total opened at 143, and it can be found at 144. The Horned Frogs cannot keep up with the Wildcats in this game. They're going to need to grind this game down to a halt if they want any chance of beating Arizona. But even on their best day, I have a hard time seeing them getting the upset here. Arizona is deep, and they have size and talent at pretty much every spot. However, one thing that I would pay attention to is point guard Kerr Kriisa playing in this game. He's been the floor general for this high-powered offense this whole season, but he's looking more likely than not that he's going to play after injuring his ankle about 10 days ago, and it was not pretty. So we'll see how big of an impact he can have on this game. That said, I like this game to stay under 144. TCU plays in the Big 12 where they have faced some high-powered offenses this season, and they've done a good job of game planning, so I expect a solid one here. This pick will not be for the faint of heart, because I think we're going to be sweating it out into the final seconds of this game. But hey, that's part of what makes March Madness fun, right? Alright guys, I would appreciate your support by liking this video. That's a wrap for the picks. To get more free picks, make sure you subscribe and tap that bell. Until next time, best of luck banging on the books.